Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Latte with Lynda Meditation Breakthrough. So, I joined this group. Oh, let me just plunge the coffee. San Marcos coffee from Nicaragua, from a village just outside Masaya, which is on the way to Managua, the capital, but not there. So I joined this group. It's a miracles group. It's called, I think it's called My Year of Miracles, something like that. It was all very exciting. And the reason I signed up was because I thought that a particular coach that I have a dream to work with was going to be part of this group. But that transpires not to be exactly the case. Anyway, so it's massive. There's so much noise, and you have to go onto Facebook and all that kind of stuff, and it didn't appeal to me. However, one of the really good things was that I'm making my salad today. One of the really good things was that we were split up into groups, according to country, so that you can connect with people in your time zone. Because part of the problem is it's in the States. And, when this particular coach did appear, it was 1 a.m. in the morning. I had got home from teaching at 10:30 p.m. and I was teaching at 5 a.m. and there was no way that I was going to be able to stay up or wake up for that session, which was at 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, part of it, so one of the things that you do is you have like a networking, a meeting, a session, a chat with people on your time zone. Now, interestingly enough, there were only 2 of us in our group in the end. The other people didn't turn up, and they suggested that we just disbanded and joined another group, but didn't appeal to me because I don't think the times worked. So we meet every other Tuesday, more or less, and we chat. And Agnetha is actually, she's Swedish and lives in Scotland. And so yesterday we were chatting, we're always chatting about all kinds of stuff. Very often it's, I do a little bit of coaching, and Agnetha is a therapist. I can't remember what the word is now. It'll come back to me. It'll probably come back to me next week when it's of no relevance whatsoever. But toward the end of the session, we were talking about meditation. That was it. And I found this guy, whose name I can't remember either, on Instagram. I found him. So I went onto his YouTube, and he does this really good meditation. And it's like a take on Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation. And it's all about space and you and the other, outside of your body, inside your body, outside your body, which I couldn't really get, but I know that it's really beneficial. So I was mentioning this issue to Agnetha yesterday, and she said, she said, you're in your head. And I could feel myself getting really cross. I thought, you tell me I'm in my head. Anyway, I thought to myself, that was my ego there, We don't like feedback of any kind, as you can tell. If you read my LinkedIn newsletter this month, don't like feedback, hate it. And as I listened, I started to hear what she was saying. In meditation, when you are getting distracted, that is because it is your head, your mind, not your body. So what you do is you start to question what's going on here, and you start to work your way back to the source. Where is it in your body that you are feeling this, or what's going on in your body that it's gone straight to your head to distract you? And I thought that was absolutely a brilliant way for me to go back and have a go at meditation again. And it just made me think, people you do need to be able to teach. Whatever you are doing, you need to be able to teach. We can all teach. What you've got to do is you really have to tap into your sixth sense. You really do. And again, so you've got to get out of your head. You've got to get out of that that kind of masculine energy, a structure, and this, that, and the other, and rules and regulations, because that is where the problem is. So if you can get back into sensing, reading that other person, reading the people that you are teaching, then you are going to be able to connect and find a way to teach them and to pass on whatever message it is that you have. So that was really fantastic breakthrough yesterday. I'm going to give it a go at some point. The thing I've got to tell you about is I can't find my book and those cards. So I haven't pulled any cards because I had a bit of a tidy up the other day, and the book Letting Go, I don't know where it is. I was just looking over there. It's not there. I don't know where it is. The book Letting Go, the journal, and the book with all I've written in the book, the journal book, notebook that I've got to go with it, that I found to go with it, is Letting Go, and a date. That is all I've done. And this is, I have form on this. That book I was going to show you, I must share it with you at some point. The day when I went to university, I took an A4 sized notebook to start a diary, which would have been absolutely brilliant. Only it finished mid-sentence, in the first sentence of that first day. And then I picked it up again, I think it was several years later, and carried on. And that also ended. And I think I may have tried it a third time, I'm not sure. So I'm going to have to find the book and share it with you. So, I do have form with this kind of thing. And this is why I do things live, because I just have much more accountability. I just turn up and it's like, well, you can't just look at the camera like this, can you? You've got to do stuff. So that's what I do. Do you know what I've forgotten? The apple. Hold on a minute. Got to have apple in my salad. Oh, here we are. Got half an apple. So that's what gives me good accountability, just turning up live. I must tell you something about the apples. So I've got loads of them. Hundreds from the trees that were chopped down. And I went down, I've got a room at the bottom of the garden. You've heard about her, Sankalpa. She's still a work in progress. I've got some tiling. Well, I've got tiling to do. I've got one tile to fit, and I've not done it because it's. I decided I needed equipment. You know me with my equipment, so I've not done it. What was I going to say? Oh yes, I went down there yesterday, and there was a bit of a Rocky Horror Show in the fridge. An apple that had gone. This was a new dimension. It literally had gone to another dimension of mouldiness. It was quite shocking. So I took everything out of the fridge, all of the bad apples, put them in the food recycling, and then I tidied up, cleaned up, and put everything back. The good apples. I made sure that they were all nice and dry and put them into these bags. Food bags. But they are specialist food bags. That I bought from Lakeland. Probably last century, I know. So there we are. The salad basis is done. I did the spring onions before I switched on the camera. Cucumber, you saw me doing. Lettuce and apple. So I mix all of that up. And today, I don't know where the lid is. Oh, here it is. Today, I think all set for a mackerel salad. I do love my mackerel salad. Check the cupboard. Ooh, running low. I've probably only got 2 more. So there was something else I wanted to talk about. So I talked about the meditation. Oh yeah. So today, I'm going to see a performance coach. I told my friends and they said, Lynda, you don't need a performance coach. I do. It's very exciting. So Sylvia Cohen is brilliant. I went to an event a couple of weeks ago, and so I decided to purchase a deep dive with Sylvia. And the reason I decided to purchase it was not for the for the coaching, but because the proceeds are going to charity. So it's only £75, and it's going to Refugee Speakers, this wonderful, wonderful charity. And I just thought, wow, that's brilliant. And I get a session with Sylvia. So there you go. Once more with feeling, Lynda. Once more with feeling. And I've already forgotten the thing that we learned when I was working with her. When we went to the session the other day, which was a workshop, an evening with Sylvia Cohen Communication. It was marvellous. I've forgotten it. It was the Maya Angelou quote. Something I've learned is that people may forget what you say, they may forget what you do, but they will never forget how you make them feel. Which is beautiful. And it is very much, that is it. How are you making people feel? What's coming across from you or for you or to you? Soul Tribe. Oh yes, that's the thing I've forgotten. 7-minute workout warning. So I'm going to go across to the other room, and I say 9 a.m. Lynda, so facebook.com / Lynda Inferno Hot Pilates, Lynda with a Y, and I'm going to do a 7-minute workout, and again I'm going to throw in the warm-up. So we'll do pranayama, breathing warm-up, we'll do spinal articulation, 7 minutes non-stop, and then we're going to do Ustrasana, heart opener. Let's be open to that abundance. It's there for you. Let's raise our vibrations. And then we'll do figure of 4 stretch for that final stretch. But you can do whatever stretch you like. So it will be about 20 minutes in total, I reckon. I'll do my best not to yickety yak, but you know me, I do like to talk. I do like to explain. And I do like that you get the right information for you. And you know that what works for you because you're in your body and you know your body. You are your best teacher. Soul Tribe, that's it from me today. Thank you for joining me. Remember, when you're watching on the catch-up, to put in the comments, catch-up or replay or whatever it is. I'm hopping over to the other side. Oh, that reminds me of that dream when I said, Dean, do you have any messages from the other side? And he said, concentrate on being yourself. And that's exactly what we need to do, each and every one of us. So concentrate on being yourself. Soul Tribe, I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a fantastic day. If you're joining me, 9 a.m. Inferno Hot Pilates on my Facebook page. See you there. Have a great day. Bye.